In the rise of prophetic visions, Daniel chapter 12 stands out as one of the most powerful biblical texts, revealing details about the end times and the hope reserved for the faithful. As we open this chapter, we are taken to a crucial moment. At that time, Michael, the great prince, the defender of the children of your people, will arise, and there will be a time of trouble, such as has never been since there was a nation until that time. But at that time, your people will be delivered, everyone whose name is found written in the book. This introduction announces not only a period of great trouble, but also the promise of freedom for those who stay true to God. The text invites us to think about the spiritual truth that goes beyond human history, showing that, even in times of big problems, God's care is still active and His fairness never fails. Daniel describes a time of extreme suffering, something never seen before in history, but it ends with the freedom of those who belong to God. This part of the Bible reminds us that hard times are not the end, but a sign that God is about to step in. Just as Michael stands up to protect the people, we're invited to see that heaven is not unaware of the pains on earth. God already has a plan to save everyone who trusts in Him. This message brings both a warning and comfort. A warning to stay watchful, and comfort that, even in chaos, there is a protective hand working for us. Verse 2 gives us one of the first clear looks at the resurrection in the Bible. Many of those who sleep in the dust of the earth will wake up, some to eternal life and others to eternal shame and horror. This announcement points to the completion of God's plan, when every person will be asked to account for their life and final justice will be set. For the good people, there is the promise of eternal life. For the wicked, shame and eternal punishment. Here, Daniel shows that history doesn't end with physical death, but stretches into an eternal reality where God will reward everyone according to what they did. In verse 3, Daniel gets an encouraging word about what will happen to the wise and those who lead others to do right. They will shine like the brightness of the heavens, and those who lead many to righteousness like the stars, forever and ever. This strong image shows that spiritual work, even quiet and unseen by human eyes, has eternal value in God's eyes. Every act of loyalty, every effort to lead someone to the right path will be noticed and rewarded. It's a call to keep going and to stick to the truth even when things are against you and it's dark. In verse 4, Daniel is told to seal the words of the book until the end times. Many will run back and forth, and knowledge will increase. This part has been seen as a sign of more human movement and knowledge in the last days. But more deeply, it points to the fact that the prophecies would only be fully understood when God's chosen time came. It's a reminder that some things are meant to be revealed in the future, and God's plan slowly unfolds at the pace set by the Creator. Starting from verse 5, Daniel sees two angels, one on each side of the river, and here's a very important question. How long will it be until the end of these wonders? The answer given by a man dressed in linen, a heavenly figure Daniel had met before, is serious. For a time, 2 times, and half a time. And when they have finished destroying the power of the holy people, all these things will be fulfilled. This statement makes it clear that the suffering of God's people has a set time limit and that nothing is outside of God's control. Daniel, not fully understanding, asks, "My Lord, what will be the end of these things?" The answer he gets isn't a detailed schedule, but a statement that many will be made pure, cleansed, and tested, while the wicked will continue in their wickedness and won't understand, but the wise will understand. This contrast shows that the end times will be a period of strong moral and spiritual separation, where everyone's choices will become clear. It's a call for us, right now, to seek wisdom and purity before God. In verses 11 and 12, Daniel receives an interesting piece of information. From the time that the daily sacrifice is stopped and the abomination that causes desolation is set up, there will be 1,290 days. Blessed is the one who waits and reaches the 1,335 days. These mysterious numbers have led to different understandings over the centuries, but the main idea is clear. There will be a time of testing set by God, and those who keep going until the end will be called blessed. This reminds us of Jesus' words about holding on until the end to be saved. The chapter ends with a personal message for Daniel. "But as for you, go your way till the end, for you shall rest and stand in your lot at the end of the days." This statement is very comforting. After so many visions about fights, troubles, and judgments, Daniel is given the certainty that he will have rest, and his final inheritance is guaranteed. It's as if God is saying, "Trust my plan, do your part faithfully, and I will take care of the rest." So, Daniel chapter 12 is not just a prophecy about the end times, but also a message of hope, sticking with it, and reward for those who are faithful. It invites us to look past the hard times, to keep our eyes on God's care, and to remember that, in the end, God will do what's right and keep His promises. For those living today, it's a warning and an encouragement. Stay strong, seek purity and wisdom, lead others to do right, and your life will shine like the stars forever. Just as Daniel received this message of hope and perseverance, we too are invited to trust in the Lord even in the toughest times. The prophecy ends by saying, "Go your way till the end, you shall rest, and at the end of the days, you shall rise to receive your inheritance." This promise is for everyone who stays strong. May this word make your faith stronger and renew your hope today. If this message touched your heart, click like so more people can see it. Share it with your friends and family, and leave a comment below telling us what impacted you most about this chapter. Your interaction helps spread the word and strengthens this community of faith. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications for upcoming videos. May God bless your life powerfully.